Hi, I'm Michal Klaus-Stevens, the birth lady, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about my Mastering Maternity Teleseminar that's coming up soon. First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a Lamaze certified childbirth educator and the past president of a national consumer maternity advocacy organization. I've been working on birth issues for about 17 years now, and now I'm using the information that I've learned in all my experience as a birth advocate and a teacher and also a mother and a grandmother to help other women navigate the maternity experience so that they can have safe, healthy birth experiences that give you a great start as a mom. You know, maternity care these days, it's pretty complicated. There's a lot of information available. It can be overwhelming sometimes, but the maternity care system itself has some problems. And because of that, it's really important that expectant parents know how to advocate for themselves so that they can make sure that the needs of the mother and the baby are at the center of the care. Our maternity care system, it's really a business, and it's set up for making money. And a lot of people don't realize that. They think that healthcare is the business. You know, the focus is healthcare. But it's a business, so it's focused on making money, and healthcare is the way that they do it. But there are a lot of business concerns then that go into maternity care, and sometimes patients' needs can fall down to the bottom of the list of priorities. And for that reason, it's really important for expectant parents who are going through the system to understand what kinds of things they're up against and how they can put their needs at the center of care so that you can have a healthy, safe experience that's highly individualized and going to lead to great outcomes. So it's important to be an empowered patient, and that's a learned skill. You can learn how to be an advocate for yourself. And that's what the Mastering Maternity Seminar is set up to teach you. So any questions that arise, it starts right in the very beginning of pregnancy, right? It starts with where are you going to give birth, which hospital or which birth center, or maybe you want to have a home birth. How are you going to choose where you're going to give birth? And who is going to attend you? Are you going to use a doctor or a midwife? There are different practices in town. How do you make a decision about which one is going to be right for you? And it goes on throughout pregnancy with more choices and healthcare decisions that you need to make with prenatal testing and ultrasounds and, what happens during the birth, different interventions that might arise. You need to know enough about these different things so that you can make informed decisions about how you want to proceed. And there's a reason why it's important to not just leave it up to your care provider. You might have the greatest care provider in the world and be absolutely thrilled with them. But that person might approach things differently than the way that you might want to approach them. So it's important to have conversations with your caregivers about how you want things done, what they think is the best way for things to be done, and come to terms with how it's actually going to be done. And that whole process is advocating for yourself. So it's important to know how to do that. And there are skills and tools and techniques that you can learn to help you do that. I developed a system called the Mastering Maternity System that's designed to help you learn how to advocate for yourself so that you can find different sources of information that's evidence-based and take that information, assess it against what your needs and what your wants are, and then have a conversation with your care provider about how things are going to go. So that's what this Mastering Maternity Teleseminar is about. We're going to take the Mastering Maternity system, it's a 10-step system, and go through it so that you can learn these different tools and techniques and apply it to your own maternity care. So if this sounds interesting to you, if this sounds like it's something that might be helpful, then I encourage you to sign up for the class. And I look forward to seeing you there, look forward to talking to you. It's a teleseminar, so you can call in from anywhere in the United States. It's really going to be focusing on American maternity care, so if you're international, this might not be the right class for you. But if you're here in the United States and you're navigating maternity and you want some extra support and guidance on how to do it really well so that you can have a really good, positive birth experience where you're engaged with your care providers to have a really positive birth and a healthy birth, a safe birth, I encourage you to take this class. I look forward to talking to you soon.